Hey everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz, and let's go for a drive with Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's been a while since I've been using Euro Truck Simulator 2. Been over playing on the American side of the game for a bit and starting up that series. So for the past, I think, 6 episodes or so, been driving over there. I found something right here. Let's take this, the reservoir tank from Zaragoza to Madrid. Still only have 4 cities with the Iberia event, so I'd like to pick up one with that. This looks like about a 5-hour drive. If this one goes really fast, I think what we'll probably do is try to get in 2 deliveries, because I definitely want to see if I can get all 20 of those cities to complete the event by July 11th. So off we go. We'll let this load up here. I'm really curious to see how the trucks handle differently now that I've been driving American trucks for a while. Alright, looks like it's nighttime. Our lights on here. Yep, I'm going to get these lights on. Alrighty. And, alrighty, we had some slight technical difficulties there with the controller. It wasn't recognizing the wheel for a while. Sometimes it does that when I don't drive for a while. And so it I had to kind of figure all that out, and now we're all set to head out here. So we'll go pick this up and then we'll connect back again. Looks like we have about a 15-minute ride or so to grab this, and we'll touch base shortly. Wow. Okay. Not the best start, but yeah. Alrighty, we are all hooked up with our delivery here, and we're going to be off on the roads. So already, I kind of noticed, looks like we got, just shy of a 5-hour drive. So if you caught that, I got a speeding violation on the way here. I also arrived at the pickup here and only then realized that our lights were off. So I'm not sure what's going on lately. I just seem to be forgetting everything and hitting everything and all kinds of stuff. However, in my defense, for the speeding ticket, so I haven't driven Euro Truck Simulator for a while, and keep in mind that in American Truck Simulator, at this point in time, we have the starter truck. And so basically I feel like I've gone from being like a 6'5" center back with no speed to being a 5'8" central midfielder with lightning quick reflexes. So it's so much, this truck is so much faster. It's just got incredible pickup, which makes me think that when we get back to American Truck Simulator as quickly as possible, I really want to start upgrading that Mack truck. We're just a little bit shy on money to be able to do that right now, but it's so much different. This is just so much easier to drive this truck right now. And also, the European trucks are definitely more nimble. I can feel that already. Their turning radius is sharper, so the wheelbase is so much narrower. So anyway, we will get going here. It looks like it's a little bit past midnight, about 1 a.m. and Wednesday morning, game time. We're going to head to Madrid, check out the landscape on the way. And it does look like, since I'm driving in the dark and it looks like we're almost tired, I think what I'm going to do is find a place to sleep, catch some sleep in about an hour, and then we'll get to see most of this countryside in the daytime. So we'll touch back in once I get some sleep and get out on the highways here. Alrighty, so there is a place to sleep right on the outskirts of Zaragoza, so we just grabbed 8 hours of sleep there, and now we're on the highway to Madrid, 4.5 hours to go. And I must say that this is definitely, it's so much easier to drive, both in terms of speed and just, I'm sure a lot of it has to do with how fast how the truck is upgraded. So really makes me want to upgrade the truck in American Truck Simulator. It was also nice, as we were sleeping 8 hours, we picked up 20,000 euros. So it is nice to go to sleep and have other people driving for us in this game. So I can really feel the difference both in the progression of the game and in the styles of the game here. Also excited to kind of explore some more of Europe and Iberia here. We haven't really seen that much. It seemed like, I think there were 2 or 3 times where I dug into it, and then every time the game would update, so the truck would get chucked back into France, then have to make our way down into Iberia. So now we're getting farther into Iberia than we've been before, especially into Spain here, which will be kind of nice. I'm kind of excited to check out Madrid. That'll give us 5 cities for the event, so 15 more to go. Quite a bit of work to do. I've got a little bit of travel between now and the end of the event, so might have to make a concerted push this weekend to record a few episodes and then make some progress in the event here. It is fun. I must say, at this point in time, to be totally honest, I think I enjoy Euro Truck Simulator. Like if I had to pick one, if you said, okay, uh, take one game and not the other, only one exists, which one would you pick? And I think for me right now, I think I would pick Euro Truck Simulator. I just for a bunch of reasons. I think one is that the landscape is less familiar to me. I just haven't driven in Europe and have only done, very limited traveling in Europe too. So the whole experience, both in the countries and the cultures and just the variety of the terrain is something that I'm just not familiar with. Whereas most of the states in the United States that are in the game, actually all of the states I've been to, I've traveled in, I've driven in, so I'm a little bit more familiar with the landscape there. So for the novelty factor, I think I enjoy Euro Truck Simulator 2 better than American Truck Simulator. Also for just that, the wide wheelbase and for the kind of the ability to navigate, the ability to navigate and to be able to move the trucks and park the trucks, it just feels like these trucks are a lot more nimble in Euro Truck Simulator 2 because they've got the narrow wheelbase, which just allows some better maneuvering. Whereas the US trucks, just not comfortable with the size yet. I think I'll get used to that over time though, because I remember when I first started Euro Truck Simulator 2, I felt like these trucks were huge. Even the European trucks I felt like were huge, and was so worried about hitting things and kept smashing things in turns and stuff like that. So I think that's kind of a skill-oriented thing, and I think that the more I drive the American trucks, the more comfortable I'll get with doing so. And so I'm kind of looking forward to that. It's kind of like a leveling up of your skills. In that sense, to me, right now, it feels like American Truck Simulator is more difficult than Euro Truck Simulator. However, the American roads are definitely wider. Euro Truck Simulator roads are pretty narrow, and sometimes that presents its own set of challenges. But I just feel really comfortable in Euro Truck Simulator. Now I'm like weaving all over the place, but I feel like I can kind of almost like real driving in Euro Truck Simulator, in that I don't really have to spend a lot of brain capacity focusing on the driving. Whereas in American Truck Simulator, I really have to pay attention with what I'm doing right now. And so it's a lot more challenging to to drive that one. And the parking in American Truck Simulator just seems harder too. But anyway, I am still very excited to kind of bounce back and forth, and I'm glad we've got the 2 series going. It's fun to just kind of check them both out. I can see a lot of fun episodes. I really liked the trivia episodes, and I'm thinking we should bring that to Europe too, right? So that'd be kind of cool. European Truck Simulator 2 trivia episodes for some of the countries that we go to. That'd be kind of fun. So if you've got good questions that would be interesting, by all means, pop them down in the chat, in the comments down below. So, by the way, on another note, and then I'll kind of take a little break here, kind of just random babbling, but there is an issue with YouTube comments, and I've noticed a number of times now that people have posted comments on episodes, and then they're gone, and they're not even in spam. It's just that YouTube's deleting them for some reason. There's something screwed up with their spam algorithm, so they're just deleting things. So if a comment does disappear in one of these videos, I didn't do it. I mean, unless you're being like a turd or something like that. But a lot of times it's people I recognize. It's like people who have posted like 40 comments on videos in multiple series, and I go there and it's gone. So it's not me, it's YouTube, especially if you've been posting comments for a long time. I just wouldn't I wouldn't delete people's comments like that. So I apologize for that, but it's not something I have any control over at the moment. So anyway, this is fun. I'm liking it kind of in some odd ways, right? I mean, it's a very arid landscape, so it does in some. I mean, it's not at all similar, but it's similar in its kind of its arid nature, and so it does remind me a little bit of New Mexico. I think we should go up to Washington in American Truck Simulator, where it just rains all the time. We're gonna get someplace wet, and also in real life here. So living in the United States and Minnesota, we've had rain like one day in the past month or so. So it's been really dry and hot here too. So it reminds me when we were playing Euro Truck Simulator and driving in winter in Scandinavia with the snow winter mod. And I was starting to get really depressed because real life and game life was just all snow and dark and stuff, because that changes the nighttime, the daytime length in the mods too. So I want to go someplace rainy. Probably go back to England. That'd be a good idea. Maybe we get done with Iberia, we'll go do some exploring in England or so. But anyway, wow, this is pretty cool landscape. Kind of carved a path here through these hills. But we'll drive a little bit more, and then about 2.5 hours left, kind of just chatting the whole episode here. And I was wondering, I was thinking before the episode, it's like, what am I going to talk about? But, well, that wasn't very hard, was it? Whoa. Stay in my lane. So we'll touch base as we got a little bit more to go right before we get to the end of the delivery here. We got about an hour left till we get to Madrid here and make our delivery. I think our delivery's on the outskirts of the city, so I don't know how much we're going to see of the city itself. But boy, this drive is just zipped along. The other thing that I noticed with American Truck Simulator with the new truck and with the lack of pickup is that, Madrid, yep, 5 of 49 Iberian cities. Nice. But the other thing I noticed with the American Truck Simulator and our slow truck is that it takes so long for us to pick up speed and to get places. So just accelerating off of a stop sign is just a grind. So it takes forever to get places. That New Mexico drive we did when we did the detour, I think that took probably 40 minutes of real time as opposed to a similar drive. Now this has been about 15-20 minutes, so it's so much faster with the good truck. We really have to upgrade our truck in an American Truck Simulator. I keep saying that, but it's such a big deal. The other thing I was thinking, I bet the European trucks are easier to flip over with the narrow wheelbase. It's probably less stability, right? Not that we've flipped one over yet. Knock on wood. Wow, this is a big rotary. And another observation, and someone, I forget who it was, I'm sorry, mentioned this in the comments too. It might have been Alan Butterworth, mentioned that there's a lot of rotaries in Europe, which as much as I complain about the rotaries in Euro Truck Simulator 2, I like them better than traffic lights. Because the traffic lights, boy, some of those American cities that we've gone through, you end up spending a long time just kind of going through them. Whereas the European cities, I feel like with the rotaries, you can kind of just plow through them. I mean, this one has traffic lights on it too, so it's kind of creating all kinds of issues. But what's going on here? Oh, it's a light. And I hope you're going right. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. Calm down. It's okay. I had a... That wasn't the smartest thinking. I was in the left-hand lane, and I thought I needed to be in the right-hand lane. So then I couldn't see the light, so I thought I could go around the light. I thought I could go through the light, but then I ran through the light, and then I cut the truck off, and the truck started going forward, so he hit the truck. So anyway, $1,500 in fines for this. I have to start to get in that zone. For a while here with Euro Truck Simulator, I was making... Whoa. I feel like the truck almost flipped over there. For a while with Euro Truck Simulator, I feel like I was making 4 out of 5 runs with no fines, no tickets, nothing. Remember I had the perfect delivery one, and I think even that one, I felt frustrated, because not frustrated, but I felt like I didn't do that well, but it was still, I think, at like 5 out of 8 up in Russia or something like that. But now I feel like I can't complete anything. I gotta get my mojo back. So 36 minutes to go, and we'll touch base as we get to the parking and get to the final delivery here. I don't think we've kind of seen much of Madrid, by the way. It feels like it's a lot of similar stuff. I feel like we missed the city proper by the way we're going here. All right, we are just a little bit away. I think we have to pull in here and park. Curious to see how challenging the parking is after parking the American trucks too. Looks like we just got to take a right here. This is a tight turn. The other thing I did notice is that there's a new truck in this game, right? And a DAF truck. Oh, God, I missed it. We have to go forward and back up or something. That's a tricky entrance right there. Oh, wow, that looks challenging. And I think I have an idea. I think it's going to be easier if we pull forward to the right here and then just back all the way around. That's my plan. So I don't think we should pull down there because I think it's going to be harder to turn around. So we go this way to our right and then back all the way around. Let's try it. What could possibly go wrong? Oof. Wow, this is tricky. It's behind that truck, too. Behind the other trailer. Whoops, don't want to do that too tight. But yeah, I feel like this is the right way to do this. Now we just have to tuck it in front of that one or behind it. Can't see it too well. Looks like it's in front of it, right? Wow, there's not a lot of room there. We got this. Totally got this. Got this. Let's go. Don't hit that cement thing. Nice. Oh, just hit it. That's okay. Somebody give it to us? Ah, no, just missed it. Still, not bad. I feel like that was the right approach for that. Just straighten it out. We can get it. Here we go. Zip, zip. Nice. That wasn't too bad for that, I think. That was the right way to approach it. The European trucks, again, boy, they're so much easier to handle. But I think part of it, too, is I have to get the kind of the mirrors and everything set up the way I like them in the American trucks, too. I feel like this was a little bit off yet still. The American trucks are still a little bit off. So how do we do? We got... Excellent job, despite all the accidents and tickets and stuff. 10,000 minus about 1,500, so about 9,000. Our drivers picked up some stuff too. Let us continue. We are inching up to level 28, so that's not too bad. We've got 142,000 euros. I think we're trying to buy a truck, right? I think we might have enough to get one. We'll wait till next episode to do that, though. So we'll end up here. I think I'm going to do another delivery in Iberia, just kind of cruise around Iberia for a while and check it out here. It's fun to be back in Europe. So thanks so much for tuning in. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, please consider subscribing. Let me know if you've got some ideas for episodes as well, too. Always looking for new things. And thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next episode. I think we're going to do a few more in Iberia before we bounce back for one in America. Take care, everybody. Thank you.